everyone. We're continuing our walkthrough now of SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version. This is part 34 of our SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version walkthrough. In the last part, we continued on with Rock Bottom, and we opened the main challenge, and we went through a gate that was 20 seconds, but we got 9/10 of the time. We did it in 9/10 of the time. Like, 18 seconds. So yeah, right now, standing wise, we're on a platform that we have to collect stuff and push another button. So yeah, we'll continue now. So see, because they're over here, we'll go over here first. Because over here, there's a value of 5 shiny objects. And inside here, right down here, there's a sock. You see that? And now, over here, there's a piece of artwork.
Scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
See, SpongeBob says the same thing collecting-wise for everything, no matter what place he is. Because remember, he said that when we were doing the steering wheels in downtown Bikini Bottom? So now, you can tell, there's a piece of artwork, and when we collected that piece of artwork, we're now a third done with the place, artwork-wise. Do you see that? And B, there's a value of 6 shiny objects, or actually 8, and there's another button. And once this button is pushed, you can tell there's a rotating swing hook, and a spatula opens. And the name of it in this case is Swing Along Spatula. Do you see that? So those are the reasons why we came over here. So now we'll continue on with the track. See, now you can tell this gate is open. So now before we do the track, we'll try bowling everything we could see. That's kind of like an enemy to us. Because I know I hear stuff around. It's just really hard to get these things. Like, for example, the Duplicatron. But bowling-wise, since Bubble Buddy said the bubble bowl only works on things that are close to the ground, that's where you see me bowling here comes in. And also to kill robots. Like, see, 2 fodders just got killed, I believe. Or was it the fodder or the Bombot? I don't recall which 2 because I didn't see them, but I think it's either of those. Okay, so now you can tell I'm pushing this button, and now you can tell the track gets higher. But this time, when we push this button, this track I'm standing on will only stay available to you for 6 seconds. So if you could make your way walking wise, that's how much time the track stays higher for you. So now you could tell on these black spots you see these things are coming from, or these things are actually bouncing on. That means those are where it'll be touching. So what are these things that are coming from this cannon? You can see that shooting them. Can you tell me as a comment on this video? If you can, that'll be great, because I don't know what these things actually are. See, as well as avoiding these, we're getting some shiny objects too. So see, now over here, there's a value of 10 shiny objects in reds, 2 thunder tikis, and I'm also going to bowl the cannon, and there's a yellow shiny object. So, shiny object wise, you could tell it's one number less than the sock amount, which is 42. So now you can see I'm going on these toothbrushes because they're wall jump ones. And you saw I got the yellow shiny object that we were going to get right now, just when I was doing the wall jump, right? Okay, so now we're about to get a checkpoint. And see, right here's the bus stop. So now we'll change into Sandy. Now see, because we're Sandy now, this is where I'm talking about, where we need to do the slide. So let me see if from here there's a safe platform right beneath, because if so, I'm going to see if from somewhere that I know is close to the beginning, we are, oh, that could prove to me that that's more towards the, end of the challenge. And remember, like I said, I'll tell you the real reason why I'm doing this instead of continuing on in a couple minutes. It depends on when I get to the place, but once I do, I'll tell you why. So see, Sandy can rope. Remember how I told you that in the first or the first time we played as Sandy during the walkthrough? So now you could tell the reason why I'm doing this is because you could tell you can only go forward on the slide, and Sandy's the best on slides because you could see she could rope back, like you could tell we're going right now. Now see, you hear the slide music again. So now you can tell we'll collect shiny objects and open this teleport box. So now, actually, there are 6 teleport boxes here. I just realized that. So, yeah, you can tell I'm getting shiny objects. And see, if you take this this teleportation, it'll lead you back to Mrs. Puff. And see, because this is towards the beginning of Rock Bottom, because we're still in downtown Rock Bottom, I was just thinking, hey, why not just do the rest of the downtown Rock Bottom spatulas now? You know what I mean? So now you could tell when we do the Trench of Advanced Darkness, which is later on in the walkthrough, after that it will lead us to here, where I'm standing, so we could do the spatula that we're opening right now. So because it leads us back to downtown Rock Bottom, I was just thinking, why not open all the spatulas that are in downtown Rock Bottom instead of wait on this spatula, which is what we'll open in a second, till after we do the Trench of Advanced Darkness, which is later on in the walkthrough. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking, since it was the same place, like I mentioned before, I was kind of thinking, why not just open the spatula here so that once we finish the Trench of Advanced Darkness, we'll be completely done with Rock Bottom. And we don't have to open the spatula like most YouTubers do during this walkthrough. Do you get what I'm saying with that? Because if so, suggestion-wise from me, that's what you should do. Because since you'll be still in downtown Rock Bottom, you should do that when you're Sandy, because then you can open up all the downtown Rock Bottom spatulas when you're when you're still in downtown Rock Bottom, instead of after opening the spatulas, get to the museum, return the museum's art, and swing along spatula like I have now, you guys would have this. You guys would have what my screen has when you, like, when you guys are doing this walkthrough. But I suggest you go back with Sandy like we did just a few minutes ago, so we can open the remaining spatula we could do in Rock Bottom. Because total wise, you could tell there will be 4 we could do, and there'll be half of them, which you could tell is 4 of them we could do in Rock Bottom. So, and you could tell when you do this walkthrough just manually and wait for, and make this question mark be still a question mark till after you pass the Trench of Advanced Darkness, I suggest you don't do that and rope back with Sandy to where you see the slide actually begins. Because then when you change into SpongeBob, you'll talk with Mr. Krabs and open the remaining spatula in downtown Rock Bottom. And also, it's because to save time and not wait till like the end, which says probably, depending on the speed most people play it, probably like a half hour later. Instead, you could just do it now like we did in this video. Like I did in this video to save time too when you play this game. So yeah, now we'll change into SpongeBob and open this spatula.
Hey, Mr. Krabs, what are you doing?
See, because when you finish downtown Rock Bottom, you'll be where I told you you'd stand as SpongeBob after doing the Trench of Advanced Darkness, and it'll lead you to here, which is the challenge we're opening, which is why I suggested you should do the you should come back here with Sandy after you transport into her. Once you get her starting wise in downtown Rock Bottom, because you could tell place wise this is still downtown Rock Bottom, right? Because if so, that could prove to you why you should open this spatula we're opening now, because it's the same place, location wise. Do you understand why? Because after the Trench of Advanced Darkness, remember, like I said, it leads you to where I was standing just a few minutes ago. So proving wise to you, that's why you should do this spatula and rope back with Sandy, like we did in this video, instead of waiting after the Trench of Advanced Darkness and just go straight south. Or straight east according to... No, it's actually south according to how you're standing. So, and it's also to save time, because remember, the Trench of Advanced Darkness is the last place in Rock Bottom. So that's why I'm thinking we should do that form during this walkthrough when we do Rock Bottom. Do you understand why?
Well, I could have sworn me I saw a golden spatula here a minute ago, but I think it fell down this slide.
See, Mr. Krabs' dialogue box fills it up completely.
Down the slide? It might have broken its leg. I've got to save it.
Go, boy, go! Save that poor spatula!
Okay, so now we'll come on this button and stop the part here. And I can't explain what we did in this video because we're out of time. So yeah, that'll end part 34, and I'll see you guys in part 35, I believe.